Evan Carter, an 18-year-old boy, lived in the forest. Tall cedar trees surrounded his small wooden hut, standing like soldiers who never sleep. Evan was 16 years old, but the forest had taught him a lot. He lived with his father, Mark Carter, a man who used to laugh a lot and talk a lot before Evan's mother died. After that, his father became a calm man. He worked, ate, slept, and spoke only when absolutely necessary. That's why Evan grew up living alone. Every morning, he would walk several miles through a pine forest to reach the road where the school bus stopped. The children at school considered him strange. They used to make fun of him as the child of the forest. Little did he know that the forest was the only place where everything seemed true to him. He believed that people lie, but not a tree. One afternoon, his school bus dropped him off. He left to go home. At this time, he was going through a dense forest. The silence of the forest was common for him. While walking, he was thinking about his girlfriend Luna. Her words, her laughter were echoing in Evan's ears. Although she did not like him, it was one-sided love. Before this, Evan had tried to propose twice, but the whole school had laughed at him, and even Luna had made fun of him several times in front of her friends. Feeling disappointed in his mind, Evan was cutting his way. Then a deer came in his way, kept staring at him for some time, and then ran away. Evan could not understand anything. He had never seen such a beautiful deer before. He followed her without thinking. Then he felt something strange. The forest had changed. The air felt heavy, too cold. Even the light seemed different, as if the sun was afraid to shine fully here. Then Evan saw it. A perfect circle in a dense bush where there were no trees. There were no fallen branches, just smooth black stones carefully placed, as if someone or something had placed them there on purpose. Evan's heart started beating loudly. He wanted to go back. His father had warned him several times. Some parts of the forest don't like guests. Evan moved closer. There was a crack in the ground in the middle of the circle of stones. A thin blue light was emanating from it, which was glowing slowly, as if it was breathing. Evan's heartbeat increased.
"Hello?" he said softly. The forest maintained silence. No bird, no wind, no sound at all. When Evan went inside the circle, the ground shook. The crack widened, the ground beneath his feet caved in, and he fell. The blue light moved quickly towards him and spread all around his body. For a moment, Evan thought he had imagined it all.
Evan jumped up and stood up, fear spreading through his mind. He got scared and ran. While running, he looked towards himself. He could not see his body. He ran towards the pond to see his face. He was shocked and couldn't believe his eyes. He couldn't see himself. He kept looking again and again. This was not a dream. Something had changed him. He wanted to go back. He was regretting missing the school bus. The forest became normal again. The birds were chirping. The wind was blowing. Evan ran and did not stop until he reached his hut. His father was sleeping. That night, Evan sits on his bed, staring at his hands, testing his strength. When he thought he would disappear, and when he thought he would come back, he would come back. His heart was beating loudly with excitement and fear. I might disappear, he thought. For the first time in his life, Evan felt special. Not invisible in a way that people ignore, but something invisible that has some meaning. But deep inside, another thought whispered softly, "If no one can see me, what else can I do?" That night, Evan could not sleep. There was a strange smile on his lips. Just then, the light of a torch passed through the window.
His father was there. When Evan's father asked him the reason for coming late, he told his whole story to his father. His father was also surprised. His father advised him to use this power for good, to help people. But Evan paid no attention to them. Evan was thinking about tomorrow. What will he do in school? We will know the further story in the second part.